G'day, it's JThomas1310. Thanks for joining me. As you would have probably already noticed, we have had Christmas upon us, and don't know if anyone else knows, I've touched on this once upon a time. This was probably about this time last year, but just noticing is how people are this time of year around Christmas holidays, just how stupid, moronic, crazy people become, and especially so you see it in the shops. And it is a stressful time of year, and it is very busy and everyone's rushing to do things, but you see it on the road even more so. And I'm very accustomed to noticing it. I've done 15 years combined of hospitality and retail, and then just dealing with customers in that time is an absolute nightmare. They're absolute fucking morons. And the things that you would be abused for, and the way they carry on. For best example, so when I was working in hospitality and was told I was all these sorts of horrible things, and then told I ruined their Christmas because our shop was going to be shut, and they were pretty adamant that we were open the year before. And then I was like, no, I worked here, we'll shut. So basically, what the fuck am I going to feed my family for Christmas Day? And then mind you, this was KFC where I was actually managing, so there you go, you ruined their Christmas because for Christmas dinner they couldn't have KFC, and they reckon they did the year before when it was definitely not a possibility. So yes, people go absolutely nuts, and will go to those sorts of extents at Christmas time. It's supposed to be all about being with friends and family and appreciating each other and loving, and peace and joy. It's all in the songs. But people go completely opposite towards each other at that time. And just recently, I haven't been on the bike very often because of some very strange very wet weather every day here. So I've been in my truck a fair bit, and just noticing all idiots and people cutting you off, near cleaning these people up in my truck. It's big bull bar, she's got some size and weight to it. You're not going to stop, and you're going to plough into them pretty good if you were to T-bone them. And it's not like it's this unintentional an accident. It's like completely deliberate cutting off. They're completely risking their life, and then just stare at you as if fuck you. It's just crazy. But I've noticed this year it's been a bit more. Last year I had been on the bike a lot more during that time and was noticing it, but luckily I haven't been on the bike, so I'm kind of hoping to catch a couple of bits of it that I've seen every day on the commute home. So I might be able to get it on camera. But just absolute crazies out there. And then the bad thing is, everyone's going that quick. They're going through intersections, and other people will be potentially cutting them off or near having an accident just because they're going that quick that they have no notice of seeing what that car's intentions are. So that's it's one thing that most motorcycle riders should be aware of. Where that quicker and nimble, you make a quick decision to go up and around someone. By the time they've checked mirrors, if they're doing that, head check and go to merge over, you've already moved positions quite quickly, so you could actually potentially get into an accident situation. So you've always got to be aware that the other drivers will not see you because of how quick you can suddenly react. So if you're flying through a roundabout, and then and it looks like you're going one direction and they're expecting you to go that way, but then suddenly you're not, it's too little of a time for most to actually react to. So when people are doing it in their cars, it becomes a very, very dangerous situation. So especially for us motorcycle riders. So if they're doing that in a much larger vehicle, then it's going to hurt someone. So I really would wish just everyone would just chill the fuck out at Christmas and remember what it's all about. You know, and most of these people, you know, they're going nuts, just back and forth, you know, rushing to everywhere just to go and buy shit. It's, you know, that shit you don't really need. You're going on just wasting crap. You go to the shops and you see people paying off lay-bys and other things like that, and just go and buying shit, and they're just rushing and just buying garbage. You know, it's like what you see on all the Black Friday sales in the US. You know, it's, you know, when it's taken over what, you know, another celebration should be, you know, for Thanksgiving, you know, and then everyone's just going and tearing at each other just to go and buy a fucking TV or something, and then in most cases the sale prices for those aren't even actually a cheaper price than what they are in other times of the year. So, you know, it's just a big gimmick. But, you know, I bring that up because as that happened in the US, Australia tried to take that on. I started seeing, you know, catalogues coming out and signs up saying Black Friday sales, and it's like, you know, piss off. It's not our sale. It's trying to marginalise on something to try and get people to go on and spend ridiculous amounts of money here. So yes, that's my bit of a rant of moronic drivers and people in general at this time of year. You know, that's one of the, I quite hate Christmas, bit of a humbug. I like it because I get a nice break, go and see some friends and family and just chill. You know, I sort of have my little traditions. You know, I'm not religious or anything like that, and it's just a break. You know, it's an important break. Be thankful for your friends and family. That's all it's about. And, you know, when I see everyone just going nuts like that over that, you know, most of those people, you know, who get so involved in it and stupid like that aren't even actually religious anyway, and it is a religious holiday. So, you know, it's just another reason just to go and buy shit you don't need. You know, what is it, on Fight Club, if you're a bit of a Fight Club fan, you know, they have much to say about consumerism. But yes, let me know what you think, see if you've noticed it as well, and then especially if you think it's actually that people have gotten worse over other years. You know, I'm seeing a trend that runs being moronic, but I haven't seen too many of the cars being idiots. They must have just been targeting my truck the last few days, or it's just a lot quieter. So yes, definitely drop a comment, send me a message, let me know what you think. Let's have a discussion about it. So anyway guys, in saying all that, be sure to stay safe out there, and if you ride, keep the rubber side down.